Okay, full body fixers. I hope session 2 was as awesome for you as it was for me. And now I am very excited to connect with those full body fixers that have questions, comments, or positive shares. And before we get into that, I would like to give you a very special offer, and that is to meet with me personally in a semi-private consultation. Only 4 times per year do I actually offer semi-private consultations with myself for free. And this is where you meet with a very, very small, intimate group of full body fixers and myself, usually about 3 to 5 individuals. And we get into your specific goals. We have an amazing chat. And also we figure out if what happens beyond the full body fix, our world-class fitness training and body transformation system, what we call becoming a VIP. So we don't call our clients, we call them VIPs. We treat them as VIPs. We have everything from orthopedic medical doctors, orthopedic specialists, to orthopedic musculoskeletal health experts, to physical therapists, to world-class physiologists and trainers on our team. And so we support our VIPs in their training system, all for the age 50 and over, to have anti-aging fitness results. If you're under 50, yes, it's awesome for you too. But of course, as we know, once our body's 50 to older than that, or experienced, as we should really call it, then those things are even more important to you, because boy, do you feel the drastic difference when you start learning how to optimize the body mechanics. And then the second half of your life can be as vibrant and functional as the first half. So if that kind of thing is interesting to you, which I'm sure it is, otherwise, why would you be here? I highly suggest that you schedule a It's All About You. Yes, it's all about you session with me. That's what we call them. Our semi-private consultation, I call it It's All About You. Click the chat now. If you're interested in that, Patricia has dropped a link in the chat. Click the chat now, and you can schedule a semi-private consultation with me personally to go through anything that's important to you and see if becoming a VIP is right for you. Okay, so click the chat now if you'd like to schedule with me for a semi-private consultation. And I'll give you a moment to do that. And then I'm going to share the next thing with you. So we'll just give everybody who's interested in that, we'll give you a moment to do that. And then we'll continue on with the next segment of today's Full Body Fix. Okay, so next, what I'd like you to do is, if you have a question or a comment or something like this, share, go in the bottom of your Zoom toolbar. So you'll see in the bottom of the Zoom toolbar, you'll see that there's a button that says reactions, right? So there's an emoticon, like a smiley face with the plus sign on the head. And if you click that, the first item with the box that pops open, you'll see raise hand. So if you have a question, a comment, or something you'd like to share positive with me, go ahead and click raise hand, and I'd love to connect with you. Again, you can click reactions on the Zoom toolbar, and then you click raise hand if you have a question, comment, or positive share. And then what I'll do is I'll call on full body fixers in the order in which they raise their hand. All right, there we Roms. I see Roms, and I'm not sure exactly what your first name is, but also Roms, if it's okay with you, I'll ask you to start your video. If you can't, it's totally okay. But ideal, it just creates better interaction if we both have our videos on here. So if you can, great, and if not, that's okay too. And go ahead. I see you are unmuted now.
Hi.
Hi.
I just finished your session for the hips and knees. It was very nice. I just wanted one question to know. How do I get those links to view them over and over, just in case I get my positions wrong, you know, in with those positions that you showed us?
Patricia, can you share in with us?
Absolutely. So we are sending the message, the replay sessions and the exercise checklist through email. And we are also sending to the WhatsApp group. And if you're not receiving, it's probably going to the junk folder, as unfortunately everybody full body fix that we do, this happens constantly. The email providers send a lot of emails to junk folder. So to fix that, you need to add my email and Proby's email to your as a contact in your email, so it does not go to the junk folder. I will type in the chat our emails.
And then, sorry, I'll give you another link, Roms, to unmute.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome, Roms. Enjoy, and I'll see you in session 3. And Nolene, we'll send you a link to start your camera if possible. Hello.
Is that done? Hi.
Yeah, you're unmuted.
Thank you. I have COPD, so your exercises today I wasn't able to do. Unfortunately, I don't have the breath for it. Do you have breathing exercises further along that are
Yes.
geared to upper body?
Yeah, well, we
That I
have that
don't
in our
have to lie
training.
down?
Yeah, where you don't have to lie down. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that in our training system, but we don't have it in the full body fix. We don't have this breathing actually. No, actually, I think we do have this in the. I think we do thoracic alignment. We call it thoracic alignment breathing. I think we do have that in. We will share that with you in the third next session. It would be the next session. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we do go.
well,
and we go through.
I'm in
we-
Australia. I've just done the first session.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
I
Awesome.
think I did the first one.
No, you did. Today was the second one. You just did the set.
Oh.
Today's the second session. The
Oh,
first
well, I've missed
session
the
was on
first one somewhere.
Saturday. Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
fir-
booked in from Monday to Friday, I think it is.
No, it's Saturday to Saturday. So the full body
I've missed
fix
the
is,
first one somewhere then.
yeah. So you should receive an email on the first one. So you can be able to watch the first one and get the exercises.
Okay,
And then on the next one, so on session 3 is that actually where we'll do some of that thoracic alignment breathing. And then in our VIP training system that we go very thorough into breathing, proper breathing.
and where is that?
Well, our VIP training system, that's a optional thing that if you wanted to go further with us after the full body fix, that's what we call our VIP training system, or our VIP, what we call our VIP mastermind.
Okay. Okay, then, well, I'll keep watching and thank you. I'm very impressed with what you did. It was very good.
Yeah,
So
and
hopefully I'll be able to try it at some stage.
yes, and we have professionals that can help you personally as well. So like if you wanted to join our VIP training system, you could schedule It's All About You session with me, and you can learn more about how you could have a personal professional dedicated to you while going through our training system. We have different tiers, but one of our tiers is for individuals who need some extra support. And so we do have that available. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to the fitness gym here. It's a seniors gym. It's referred by a doctor. It's not just like a normal gym with physiotherapists as the people in charge. But COVID shut everything down, unfortunately. So it's been nearly 2 years now, I guess. And I
Yeah.
haven't been exercising, and I am noticing it very much. I hate exercising because exercising causes me to become more breathless, and the more breathless I become, the more I don't want to exercise, vicious circle. But I'm realizing now I really do need to do something seriously.
Yeah.
So at the end of the fitness session, you will have a link to the VIP, whatever it is.
Yeah, Patricia will drop the link in the chat again right now, so it's nice and easy to find. And you can schedule It's All About You session by clicking the link that's in the chat now. And this is a semi-private consultation with me, so it's with a few other full body fixers. And that's
Oh, I
where
did click on that. I thought
Okay.
that's what this was now that I was doing with you.
Oh, no, that link that It's All About You session is specifically to schedule a semi-private consultation with me. Yeah. And then
Okay, I will click on
there's
the
times, then there's times available. The way the calendar works will look the same as when you get registered for the full body fix, but it's another type of session that you're scheduling with me for the It's All About You session. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then thank you very much. It's
Yeah,
at
you're
my
very welcome.
bedtime, your breakfast time, probably my bedtime.
Yeah, it's afternoon there now, right? It's about,
It's 11:30 at night.
oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we have
Yeah, in
other
America,
Australian.
you're the day before as well. Like here, it's Monday night.
Yeah, it's Monday morning here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we have
I will
other
go and find.
Australian VIPs, by the way. Yeah, so we have an
Okay, then.
afternoon. So we have an afternoon session. So our Australian VIPs are able to train in their morning. Yeah,
Oh, that would be good.
yeah, it's available. Yeah.
Okay, then thank you.
You're
I will
welcome.
go and see if I can find this link.
Yeah.
The link to schedule a semi-pro. Okay.
If you
I
need
have
any help, just message Patricia here in the chat or through email at patricia@thefitnessdoctor.com and she can help you. Hi, Phil. Good day to you, sir. Welcome. You're not unmuted yet, but we'll give you a link here to do so.
There, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed doing this. My question is, can you download these things? Yesterday I went and looked at the videos, on email after finding the file on email. But is it possible to download them? I have very poor internet, and so it's advantageous to me to download them, and then I can pick them back up anytime I want.
Yeah, Patricia I don't know if that's possible.
The sessions are not downloadable, but what you can do.
I'm sorry, did you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
One second, Phil. Let me bring
Hello?
Patricia up. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear us, Phil?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay.
So the sessions are not downloadable, but what you can do is you can open the link on YouTube, pause, and let the session load completely before watching. So this way the session is not being interrupted. So this is one way that you can watch without interruptions. So just open the link, click pause, leave the session open for 1 hour. This way the session will load and you will be able to watch in its entirety.
Thank you, appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Aravinth, hello. You're next with me here.
Yeah, can you hear me, Rob?
I can. Yes.
Now, yeah, great. You're doing a great job, Rob.
Thank you.
I'm calling from India. So I just
Awesome.
wanted to know while I perform all these full body fix exercises, which you said, can I continue doing my strength training, or should I do these exercises for a month or 2 or 3 and then restart the strength training program?
What I'm showing is really good to do. A lot of the mechanics I'm teaching is good for you to think about during your strength training and the alignment during your strength training. But then also depending if it's a mobility exercise, so if it has any form of stretch element, it would be very good for you to do at the end of your session of your other strength training sessions, or depending on how intense your strength training, it would be good to do before you do your strength training workout. So it depends. Like, you don't want to do a lot of stretching before you do an intense strength training workout, because it can increase the likelihood of muscle tear. So you need to be careful, do a lot of stretching and then do strength training. But if you do a very controlled strength training and moderate, and you really push or do fast motions, then it's going to be much safer. You can do mobility, like the mobility exercise you learned from me, and then your strength training, and then mobility again at the end. That'll really help realign your body. And in the full body fix, this is our introduction system. So we don't get right into strength training, because we would leave half the group behind, right? It wouldn't be appropriate for some and not appropriate for others. So as we get into our VIP training system, we do all forms of conditioning and strength training, but then we custom tailor it, to the individual. Like, as needed, we change the exercise. They follow the same session, but we change the exercise. But for you specifically with these exercises and full body fix, it would be great for you to do apply the mechanics during your training, and at least do the stretching exercise after your training. And yes, they can be done together.
Right, that's great. And also that also implies that I should not go very heavy on the load, like say 200 pounds in the squat or something like that.
Yeah, not if you stretch a lot first. You shouldn't stretch a lot. You can do a good thorough warm up, get your blood flow, and do a dynamic mobility. Dynamic mobility is like stretching with motion where you don't hold for sustained hold of the stretch. That's the kind of warm up you want to do before strength training.
Like, I've had a surgery in 2004. That was like almost 20 years ago. A disc prolapse at L4, L5 level, and followed by a lumbar laminectomy. The disc was cut and removed. So I'm working out with that issue. Occasionally, I get pain in the lower back area. So anything I should watch out for this?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Are you doing back squats with the barbell?
Yeah, I am.
I suggest
I
you
am.
don't do that. Yeah, I suggest you don't.
Right.
Back squat's interesting, right? Because it's such like a main exercise. It's been passed on through the ages of like one of the main leg exercise. It develops your core strength, your back strength, your leg is really good for strength. And it's also really abusive on your body, especially if you do it a lot over time. It can be very abusive on your body because most people are not aligned. So now you have a load pressing on your spine, your hips, your pelvis isn't aligned.
Yeah.
And now
I was wondering,
it's a really, the reality is, unless you're like an American National Football League football player, this is an individual that it might make a lot of sense to do back squat because of the abuse that their body has to take anyway. But if, I don't think that's your job. So in this case, you're just so much better off doing like dumbbell squat and not going as heavy and focusing on the alignment. I promise you'll get just as much muscle results, because eventually the squat will do things, especially with a disc that's been, disc protrusion. You're going to protect yourself a lot and then get a lot of positive results. And you won't have the back squat being something that stops you from being able to exercise further or increase load. So, and there's a lot of ways to make the dumbbell squat, that you hang the dumbbells at your sides, it's even more effective. So I would focus on going down. You could do 2 or 3 bounces, very controlled, on the bottom. So bounce, very slow, controlled bounces on the bottom, come back up. If you just do that and you use like half the weight as the back squat, you're gonna be like, wow, I feel this more than I even feel
Yeah.
200 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like too much load on the spine directly.
It
So
is.
it's
It
better to
is.
avoid.
It is.
Yeah.
And then it's bad on the
Yeah.
shoulders for many people too, because you have to bring the arm behind here and you have to have about 98 degrees of external shoulder rotation to easily get the bar behind it. Most people don't have 98 degrees of external rotation. So then because it's doing that, it makes you arch your back excessively. Yeah, it does.
Right.
It changes a lot of things.
I'm also not able to do the form very correctly when I take high loads. That is another thing. Does the same restriction apply for deadlift as well?
Deadlift's a little safer for some individuals, but yeah, you should learn how to just do the deadlift perfectly. I wouldn't focus on lifting a lot of weight with the deadlift. I would focus
Again,
on
keep it light.
the perfect alignment, your neutral pelvis, your abdominals engaged, your upper back properly extended. You know, I mean, we teach all of this in our training system, and we do deadlift. We do deadlift with a band though. Yeah, heavy bands. Yeah.
The wrist and bands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rob. That was awesome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just checking the chat here, guys, see if there's anything I need to respond to before we log off from today's session. And just one more time, Full Body Fixers, just want to remind you that I am giving you a very special offer to meet with me personally in a semi-private session. And that session is called It's All About You. Patricia has dropped a link for that in the chat here. So if you would like to meet with me personally in a semi-private session where I can learn about you, your goals, your objectives, the hurdles that you potentially have standing in the way, and we can talk about how you would overcome that and see if our VIP training system is right for you. If you'd like to take advantage of that offer, you can click the link in the chat now and schedule that session with me. Okay, Patricia, I'll let you share your mess. And actually, I'll give one more opportunity. Any Full Body Fixers that have a question, a comment, or a positive share, I just give you one more opportunity here before we close out the first airing of session 2 for the Full Body Fix. So this is the first airing of session 2 for the Full Body Fix. We will air session 2 3 times today. It'll start again in 28 minutes from now. And then we'll have an afternoon 2 p.m. Pacific afternoon session of this session 2 as well. So if you joined us late and you weren't able to attend the whole session and you'd like to, we will start this session again in 28 minutes and then again at 2 p.m. Pacific. And then we'll be back here on Wednesday at Pacific times of 5 a.m., 7 a.m., and 2 p.m. on Wednesday for session 3. Much love to you. We'll keep this meeting open. And Patricia, you want to keep the meeting open? Is that
Correct. We will
okay?
keep the meeting open.
So we'll keep this meeting open. We're going to sign off for now, but we'll keep this meeting open and you'll see us